A warm welcome to all of you to our Saturday live transmission. We love seeing and feeling everyone across the globe, so please feel free to introduce yourselves in the chats. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal. I'm with Evolution One, the foundation that transmits this workout to the world and supports all those who are engaged in it. And I'll be your guide today into and out of the session. We feel so grateful for this global community dedicated to the evolution of human consciousness and the alignment of the Earth's energetic grid. And today, we're excited to bring you this live stream Q&A with Emmanuel on the topic of Earth and humanity as mother and child. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions for Emmanuel on Mighty Networks. After Emmanuel offers his initial words of wisdom, we'll be asking as many of these questions as possible within our time. If you'd like to submit future questions, you haven't joined us online, you can visit the link in the chat box to our transmission series program on our Mighty Networks. Okay, let's get started. We do have some newcomers today, so I'd like to share a little bit to give you some context for the work. Over the last 20 years, Asil has studied amongst various spiritual traditions. About a decade ago, he had a strong experience that opened a connection that we now refer to today as the channel. This is a powerful connection to both energy and wisdom, which Asil embodies and transmits as a trance channel. Through this connection, the energy passes through him and reaches all those who are tuned into the transmission, either live or recorded. This energy contains specific frequencies and words of wisdom that can impact your physical, mental, emotional aspects, and more subtle aspects of your own energy field. This energy allows you to align, go deeper in your meditation, connect deeper with your own consciousness, and receive guidance to support you on your journey into consciousness evolution. Asil's process of going into trance includes spontaneous hand and body movements and rapid breathing. While this is happening, you can use the time to find inner silence and stillness, and depending on your level of meditation practice, establish a sense of presence and inner alignment. The channel will bring in guides who specifically present themselves with the names that humanity has given them. You might recognize some of these names as angels or archangels. This initiates the transmission of words and energy that will come through Asil. So it's really simple. During this time, sit comfortably or lie down and focus on being in an open meditative state. Just by being receptive, you've included yourself within this field. During the session, you can invite your higher self in. You can set an intention perhaps to release old wounds, thoughts, emotions, or anything that no longer serves you. People do share that things come up despite the absence of an intention. So if that approach feels better, just flow with it. During the session, we recommend that you listen in a space where you will not be interrupted and you turn off your device notifications. We also recommend that you stay tuned in throughout the entire session. But if you're in a deep meditative state, it's okay if you aren't able to follow every word. The benefit of staying with us is what's most important, and the words can be listened to or read again later. When the session is over, we will sit together in silence for a few moments before I guide everyone back. For now, get comfortable and enjoy your journey. See you back here upon your return.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good morning to you. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Many of you joined from all around the world. Some of you watched this live. Some of you watched this as a replay. And we know and we've heard that this has an impact, even if it's watched later or again at a later time. We know that there is an energy behind the words. that is delivered, that we receive on subconscious and unconscious, even maybe on a cellular level, an energy that impacts us, most often positively. The words are an important aspect as well. There is a beautiful story, a perspective that is being shared by the guides. And in this particular instance and theme, it is about humanity's connection, its bond with the earth, and how deep this bond goes, and how strongly we are affected by the earth and her state of being, and how strongly she is affected by humanity and humanity's state of being, and how this bond is so much more than a bond of supporting our physical existence on earth. It is a consciousness bond. And we may have forgotten how important this bond is. We may have forgotten that this bond even exists. Yet every time we return to nature, we return to the earth, we feel that bond again, arising and fueling us, nourishing us, and supporting us unconditionally. Anytime we need her, she is here. She provides. As a species on Earth, we have grown to have a significant effect and impact on all living beings on Earth and the Earth itself. We also have a significant effect on human life. The consequences of our actions are becoming more and more visible, visceral, and undeniable. We don't even know if the consequences of our actions are even at a place of no return. We're in a time of reckoning. We're in a time where we have to understand the power we hold as a species on Earth and how the choices we make affect life on Earth. And if we don't have the capacity and the capability to make better choices, for whatever reason, we have the option to choose a greater alignment within ourselves in the moment. We have the option to become better humans. We have the option to heal, to grow, to come to realizations. We have the option to support others in that process. And the evolution of consciousness that occurs as a result of this journey affects humanity as a collective. And humanity as a collective, as its consciousness is maturing, will start to make better decisions as a species on Earth with significant leveraged effect and impact on all life. What are the options if we don't? What are the pathways that are available to us? What is the timeline that is available to us and all other species alive on Earth? If we choose not to evolve as a consciousness or mature as a consciousness, I'll leave that question to you to connect to and to ponder about. And maybe you already know because you're already here. And maybe those that don't know are not here yet. Maybe this is a message to be shared with loving presence, bringing something to the surface that everyone potentially feels. We certainly cannot keep doing what we have been doing as human race and expect the same outcome. Things are changing and things will have to change. And can we go through that change as mature and evolved consciousness, as a mature and evolved community, catalyzing change wherever we go? Just as a child that grows and evolves and matures and takes care of its mother, where once the mother has taken care of the child fully and unconditionally, maybe it is time for us to embrace that we are growing, we are evolving, and that we have the power to affect the earth as our mother in a positive way, and all living beings that receive her love. Let's try that for a change, and let's see how that goes. Thank you all for being here. Blessings to all of you. I'm excited to open up this connection to the channel to receive a transmission and answers to our questions by and through Emmanuel. See you all on the other side. Greetings. My name is Emmanuel. In today's perspective of life on Earth, you as a human being have conscious understanding of the effect of your choices to your environment on Earth. The Earth itself, a home, a sanctuary, a field of experience and possibility for your evolution, for your experience, and for your life. The Earth, more than just a space in which you evolve, but a true bond of consciousness, a guiding light, a protective and loving environment, an organism of itself, a consciousness of itself holding your collective consciousness throughout its own evolution. In this evolutionary process on Earth, humanity will discover its capabilities as a consciousness, designed and designated within this human form, yet beyond this human form, a consciousness collective, waiting to mature, waiting to evolve, waiting to be unbound from this earth, waiting to evolve beyond this earthly experience as a human form. And in every moment of your evolutionary process, in every experience you have as a human being, as a human collective, you evolve. Every interaction, every thought, every emotion, every realization contributes to this evolutionary process. Your maturation as a collective consciousness. The earth is required until you have completed this maturation process and this evolution that you are experiencing. The earth is the incubation space to provide the safe environment for this evolutionary process. Yet, you have the capability, the power, and the influence to destroy life on earth, including all life. You have achieved a significant influence on earth, an influence unparalleled to other species, an influence beyond your capability to hold this influence with grace, with alignment, and with maturity. Yet, as humanity has learned from its actions and those consequences, humanity will learn one way or another. Consequences are felt on all levels of your being: mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual, and if all of those fail, on a visceral, physical level. Until the maturation of human consciousness is complete on earth, your relationship with the earth Your relationship with all life, all ecosystems of this earth must be re-established, re-nourished, and realigned. Only when this bond between you and the earth, between you and all ecosystems of this earth, is aligned and providing for you and for the earth, the maturation and the completion of life as humans on earth can conclude. Yet there is a possibility and a potential timeline that humanity continues its destructive patterns, its choices for greater comfort, for greater extraction, for the benefit of very few. Choices beyond the full understanding or acceptance of the consequences of those. These potential timelines display the destruction of life on Earth. Temporarily, the Earth will hold no other consciousness than itself and the most simplified forms. The Earth will rebuild its ecosystems and will start anew to become and to be the sanctuary for a new form of consciousness. There will be no other iteration of humanity on earth. Other forms similar to the humanoid and the human experience will emerge in other systems of this universe. The earth will serve a different form of consciousness and a different form of physical experience. She will continue to be a mother. She will continue to be a safe haven for the evolution of consciousness. Humanity's support provided in these times of change will increase as the acceleration and the increase of the energies on this earthly plane will increase. Humanity will find itself challenged mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, spiritually, and will open itself to the support that it receives through the many avenues that are possible, authorized, and provided. Just as this particular transmission, these words, this energy, is a form of support in a time of change, in a time of evolution. our unconditional love and presence, our unconditional support to the individuals ready to receive, to the individuals to walk this path of supporting other humans in their evolution and maturation. An unconditional love, an unconditional gift from us to you, from you, extended to humanity, to all life, and to the earth itself, so that your experience as humans on earth can extend until the maturation of your consciousness is complete. This is the journey of human consciousness evolving in the human form on earth. Without a doubt, some of you will discover this path, will discover the power that they hold within themselves, will discover that they have influence, that they have connection, that they have love and support. Some of you will walk this path before others do. Some of you will find the light even in the darkest moments. Some of you will discover alignment and realignment, while others find themselves lost. And those of you that have walked this path will hold the light for others to find their way again, to find themselves again, to find the light, a possibility, an opportunity of living life in the most beautiful and expansive ways. You are the ones to live this. You are the ones to assist others in their evolution, in their expansion, and in their journey to becoming the highest potential version of themselves, to rediscovering their bond with the earth, to rediscovering the gift that they have been given, the unconditional love of this earth for humanity and all life, supporting the evolution of consciousness on this planet. Just as a mother loves her child, just as a mother supports her child, provides unconditionally its love, its life, its energy, you will be provided as you rediscover this bond with the earth. With the rising energies of the earth, you will notice that this bond with the earth will provide a significant influx of energy into your being. And those that are aligned will receive this influx of energy as a beneficial force. Those that are misaligned will receive this influx of energy as a challenge, as a disrupting and destabilizing force within their being. And this is your process. And only in the evolution of your own being can you be an inspiration to others in the evolution of their being. Thank you for listening to my words. I will now answer some of your questions.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Milana asks, how can we rekindle the original smart, sorry, how can we rekindle the original spark of faith in humanity through nature as our divine reflection?
The original spark has always been there and it still is. It has been forgotten by the great evolutionary processes that consciousness has come to as human beings, the great infrastructures, the great conditioning, and the many unprocessed elements of the past. The mind has taken over. The original bond that consistently fuels you as a human being on earth has been suppressed, has been deprioritized, diminished. Yet, for some of you that recognize that the mental operations and the mental choices, the conditioning of society and the choices of society no longer support your well being, a moment in nature will allow you to recognize on a visceral level that nature provides to you without asking anything in return. That the unconditional nature of the earth itself is unparalleled within any human construct. The mental constructs that are dominating the human experience will be challenged and eventually will be dismantled. The structures that humanity has created for itself as a society are fragile and will not withstand the rising energies on this earthly plane. And as these structures that you have created and that you have relied on no longer support you, what will you rely on? You will return to your mother. You will return to the bond that has served you since the inception of life on earth, since the beginning of your life, since the beginning of human existence. The earth has provided unconditionally and lovingly, and she will continue to do so even after your remembering and return to her love, after your return to her care. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Melinda asks, I'm beginning to sense how I have restricted my ability to receive Mother Earth's life force, which has resulted in over 15 years of chronic fatigue. How can I more effectively receive and utilize the life force energy that Mother Earth provides?
The direct connection with nature, untouched nature, the earth itself as a grounding force, a direct touch, receiving the gifts and the food, and the water of nature as purely as unprocessed as possible, to sleep and to rest in nature, to receive the sun, the wind, to receive the air of the mountains, of the forests, of the seas. Your body in an environment like this will have no choice but to heal, but to realign, but to expand. That is the power of your connection with the earth itself. That prolonged time and an immersion in nature will support your healing and growth. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Lorena asks, previously, tragic events and their emotional impacts were confined locally. Now they quickly become global news, spreading sadness and grief worldwide. How does the rise in global communication and widespread sharing of emotions affect the Earth's evolution and its energetic grid?
Communication and the spreading of other humans' experiences across the globe will allow an acceleration of learning. The potential to evaluate, to observe, and to come to realizations will be accessible to every human being directly on a mental, emotional, and visceral level. Therefore, beyond just or only your consciousness experiencing another human's experience. On all levels, you are affected by the experiences of others, and you might find yourself challenged. You may desire to disconnect, you may desire to forget, to avoid the discomfort of the pain of others. Yet, as you allow yourself to fully receive, to feel what is emergent within you, as you witness another individual's pain or suffering, as you learn to understand that all humans are one collective, that your pain is their pain is your pain, and therefore the healing is everyone's. The realizations are everyone's. The unification of humanity will be supported by this effect of technology, by this increasing and acceleration of the experiences felt. You may find yourself polarized within, and you may discover the polarization of society. Yet all polarization will lead to realizations. All polarization will challenge the mind, the heart, and consciousness itself to force realizations to emerge. Those that find the time to observe with great presence what is emergent within themselves will support the realization process on their own individual level as well as on a collective level. Therefore, groups and communities collaboratively observing, collaboratively realizing, assist the completion of these cycles with grace and in a quickened way. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Martin asks, Dear Emmanuel, for those of us with a garden or a piece of land, how can we work with Mother Earth's energy grid to raise the energies for humanity?
Earth's energy grid is accessible from all places on Earth. Certain access points are more intense, are more activated, are more viscerally felt. A connection is immediate, the bond is strong. Yet, as a consciousness, you have the capability and the capacity to connect to these energetic nodes on the earth remotely from wherever you are. Your garden, the nature in your immediate environment, is a direct representation of nature itself, of the earth itself. The energetic grid of the earth is established as an additional piece to the earth and its ecosystems. Therefore, your consciousness has the ability to directly connect to the energetic grid of the earth and to the consciousness of the earth. The energy that moves through the energetic grid of the earth is a significant, potent energy supporting consciousness, supporting life on earth, supporting humanity. So the bond that you hold within yourself with the earth or with specific nodes of the energetic grid, you have access to this flow of energy. And you may allow this energy to enter your body, your energetic field, your home, your garden. And so you become an extension of the energetic grid. You become a node on the energetic grid of the earth through your consciousness bond with the earth. Your garden, the individuals around you, your city, your community receives the benefits of your bond with the earth, of the strengthening of this bond, of the life force that moves through you, that fuels you and your immediate environment. Those that are conscious, those that align, those that expand, those that continue to fuel their connection with the earth will receive the benefits of this bond. And they naturally will share the benefits that they have received as gifts to all of humanity, to all of life on earth? Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Emmy asks, I've been thinking about water and how it reflects what is placed within it, like the water within me being programmed by what I observe with my senses. How can we program our water for purity and regeneration? And how long does this take? Thank you.
Any energetic current can realign water, increase the frequency of water that is held within. Water carries both energy and information. Water itself can carry consciousness as well. It is therefore a conduit of many capacities. You, as an individual human being, are a current of energy, a current of consciousness. The current that moves through you holds a certain potency as well as a certain frequency. As you increase, as you consciously direct this current that moves through you to the water of choice, this water, the recipient of your attention, will increase in its frequency and in its potency. It will purify and it will hold a different energy. And as the frequency and the capacity of your vessel increases, the time and the impact of your attention towards water or any other object, any other individual will increase. The time is relative to the capacity and the frequency that you hold, and to the misalignment that the water that is subject to receive carries. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Veronica asks, can you speak of the children born with advanced templates and how best for humans and nature to nurture them?
Nature will naturally support all life, those with advanced and new templates, equally as those without. The new generation of children are advanced souls carrying significant gifts from the start until they shape this reality, until they shape societal structures and the world that they are receiving. They will be required to be held with love, provided openness, care, support, provided a field of possibility, a field that is greater than the field that you had when you were growing up. Yet, in order for you to provide something that you did not have, you have to evolve to hold a potential and a greater possibility for yourself and for all life. Only then can you hold the same field to a new child, to the new generation. And in this field of possibility that is held, those souls that have arrived with these advanced templates will be able to unfold with grace and with ease. Those that are not held in these fields of possibility will seek these fields of possibility in the world and will eventually find them one way or another. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Isabella asks, could climate change be part of a bigger process beyond what humans influence? Might Mother Nature be intensifying conditions for humans to prompt us to make more conscious choices, like a parent who guides with firmness and love?
Climate change is not the result of Earth's choices for humanity or for life on Earth. It is a direct result of both the impact of humanity's actions on Earth as well as the rising energies on this earthly plane. The combination of both factors accelerate the conditions that are challenging the balance and the harmony of life on Earth. The ecosystems challenged will reduce their capacity to provide for life in the way they have. Therefore, the variety and diversity of life will reduce, and fewer life forms will be available. Ecosystems that are challenged in this way will continue to provide for human consciousness, yet in very limited ways. Climate change is indeed an opportunity to evolve. Climate change, as it is, has always been an expected possibility. Challenges have always been a catalyst for transformation and evolution in humanity's existence. And in some ways, the external threat to life, the external threat to comfort, has brought humanity to reconsider its actions, its choices, its creativity as a collective. And in this process itself, humanity once again will find a new baseline as a collective, a new opportunity for evolutionary processes and realizations. Yet, will this maturation of consciousness occur quicker than the detrimental effects of climate change itself? That remains to be seen. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Mariah asks, could you please provide guidance on how to manage the emotions caused by witnessing the abusive treatment of animals and people?
In this earthly construct, humanity holds a great power. A human holds power over itself and over another. This power itself is a mechanism of learning. How will a human hold power over itself and over another life? How will a human act? Will it create? Will it destroy? Will it support? Will it extract? Will it abuse? And what will the human learn as a result of its actions? What will other humans learn as a result of witnessing the actions of another human being? What will you learn about power? What will you learn about your own power? And what realizations will emerge within you, within the human collective, that then resultingly impact new actions? Throughout these process of these cycles of observation, action, and learning, you will have thoughts, you will have emotions, you will have judgments, you will have choices of action. It is not for us to take away the human experience that is designed in this particular way to provide for evolutionary processes and learnings. Yet it is for you as a human being that is evolving, that is discovering how to live with the power you hold over yourself and over another. And in your learning, in your alignment, and in your actions, you influence others how to live with this power, how to act with this power. And as you learn to navigate the creative and the destructive parts within yourself, you start to become an example, an inspiration to others, how to navigate this destructive part of your being, and how to hold this creative part of your being as as a gift to humanity, as a gift to life on earth. And only through the changes you have within yourself, truly embodied, will you inspire others to change. And only through the changes of the communities and the collectives on this planet will humanity change as an entire consciousness collective. The actions of those that are detrimental to life will cease to exist when all learnings of those actions have been realized. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for listening to my words. Thank you for considering this perspective as a valuable addition to your life and to your journey as a human and as a human collective on Earth. Thank you all for joining this transmission. As always, filled with wisdom, filled with love, and some very direct and blunt messages. And it seems that we hold a significant amount of power as humans on this earth, and as a consciousness experiencing an individualized life. We may think power is somewhere else outside of us. We may think, oh, the leaders we have elected, they have the power. Or beings from other solar systems have the power. Beings of higher dimensions have the power. But we don't have any. We are waiting to be given that power. But the truth is, all of the messages of the guides are about the power that we hold within, are about our empowerment, about embracing that power within us and acting accordingly, with responsibility, with love, and with possibility. And that will change how humanity lives on this earth and evolves on this earth. Thank you all for joining. Much love to all of you. Many blessings. Feel free to share this transmission with as many people as you can so that they too receive the love and the unconditional gift of these guides.
Welcome back, everybody. Wow, beautiful questions. Let's take a few moments to reconnect. Allow yourself to fully return and integrate the wisdom we just received. Thank you for joining us today. Our Saturday sessions keep growing, and with each transmission, the collective energy becomes even more powerful. Together, we're creating something special. This holiday season, we warmly invite you to be part of something else truly special, our Magnitude of Gratitude campaign. As the year draws to a close, it's time for reflection, connection, and raising our collective vibration through the power of gratitude. Through a series of guided meditations this December, we will flood the world with the vibration of gratitude and unite in our commitment to the growth and transformation of humanity. This season of gratitude also brings an opportunity for meaningful action. And this is where we invite you to extend your support in the form of a donation. Your continuous support fuels our mission and has a profound impact in sustaining and expanding our work in the world. If our mission speaks to your heart, your support ensures its ongoing reach and impact. So join us this holiday season as we elevate our spirit and make a tangible impact together. Please find the link to our campaign in the chats. Feedback is a gift. If you have some time, please share your thoughts on our transmission by completing the short survey available in the chat. It's the holiday season and also preparation for our Level 3 season. These courses are being held in January and February, and applications are open. Emails have been sent to those eligible, so please check your inboxes. And if you're new, we have a vibrant community and programs waiting for you on Mighty Networks, welcoming both English and Spanish members. Dive deep into the Mighty Networks community and explore our Discovery series, Aligning Self and Earth, an 8-module self-paced pathway to deeper realization. We hope this experience sparked your curiosity and inspired you to continue exploring with us. We can't wait to reconnect with you again very soon. Until we meet again, take care of yourself. If you can, give yourself some time before you jump into your next thing. If you can't, try to carry this alignment and the words of wisdom into all you touch today. Stay radiant and continue to light up the world. We are grateful. The world is grateful for you.